All right, it's very exciting being here. Well, how many of you have a fitness app? Or even if you don't have a fitness app, you know what they're about. They're about measuring good things. But what if fitness apps only measured the bad things? They measured your lack of training and your lack of attending and that sort of thing. It sounds absurd, right? But that's exactly what workplace safety has been like for the last 20, 30 years. And as the CEO of one of Australia's largest construction companies, I was agonising over this for a long time with the head of safety. And the stats back us up, and that is safety in Australia over the past 10 years has really stagnated. And there's been a lot more regulation and a lot more rules being put on, but it hasn't moved the needle at all. And it really means something. I mean, last year, 195 people lost their lives in the workplace. So this is really down to people dying in the workplace. It's that serious. Let's look at Sarah. Sarah's a carpenter. And at least from Sarah's perspective, all safety involves is a lot of paperwork, always the endless threat of punishment, and then endless toolbox talks and wasting of time and that sort of thing. So as good as safety might be, from the worker's perspective, it kind of sucks. And so this is where Scratchie comes in. We've inverted that paradigm. So rather than punishing people for a lack of safety, we reward people for a presence of safety. So we balance things out. So this is how it looks. The supervisor will come and see evidence of safe work. We'll then open the safety app and choose a category. The worker will then scan that and win immediately on the spot a small sum of money. And so what we've found is that workers have gone from disengaging with safety managers and supervisors to fully engaging with them, to actually demonstrating that they're doing good work. And so this change has been remarkable. Right from our first pilot project onwards, there's just this mental wellness uptick that we didn't actually expect. And the research backs us up. The University of Newcastle's Centre for Construction Safety has chosen Scratchie to be its inaugural study. And we're not just in construction. Although we set out to improve construction industry, we've now been chosen by the likes of McDonald's, Toll, and other manufacturing companies. So we've gone outside of the construction industry. And our partners, our technology partners, are some of the best in the industry. We've got Safety Culture, Oracle and Procore that are really going to springboard us overseas as we expand. The business model is very simple. It's $5 per user per month, active user, and then a small percentage of the money that flows through the platform. Around 96% of people who use Scratchie prefer to work on sites with Scratchie. And the Google Play Store, the App Store, all of the stores recognise that sort of love. So getting back to Sarah. Sarah now, when she's at work, she gets rewarded. She wins a small sum of money. She takes that home to her partner and she celebrates doing well in the industry. So my question to you is, in the workplace, in your workplace, would a bit of an improvement in positivity make a difference? Thank you.
I'd love to hear more about the partnerships you mentioned and how you're thinking about that as an avenue for growth.
Yeah, so we've really clearly distinguished our lane. What we don't do is safety management. What we are is a rewards layer, a safety rewards layer. So because of that, all of the existing safety management, and some really good safety management layers, but they're all missing that spoonful of sugar, so to speak. They're missing that spark of positivity. The workers don't get anything out of being safe. So our layer adds that. And so that's why the biggest and the best are happy to partner with us.
Can you tell me a little bit more about this spoonful of sugar? Like, what do we actually get? Am I getting a crisp high five? Am I getting 50 cents?
Yeah.
What's
So,
it for me if I'm a good worker?
yeah. So it's a great question. And it's funny because it's cash. So workers win $10, $20 or $50 on the spot. It's gamified, so it's randomized. And at the first, right when we started, a lot of people said, really cash? The only people that didn't say really cash were the workers. They were like, finally, we're getting recognized with something that's immediate. that I can really, it's not some sort of voucher or some discount code that's really hard to redeem. It's cash, and it's new payments platform. So as soon as they press claim, within 60 seconds it's in their bank account. They fully respect that. And so it brings respect back to safety, really.
That's right. So just trying to understand, your partners, are they going to bring the users onto Scratchie?
Yeah, so what we are is basically a feature add to them. So because it's an API a relationship, they basically can add rewards directly to their app. The reason why it's advantageous to them is that it's kind of like a common currency. So the workers, when the workers go, especially in the construction industry, but in other industries as well, if you're working in McDonald's and then you go and work in Hungry Jack's or something like that, you want to bring your rewards wallet with you and the points and that sort of thing. So it actually makes sense for there to be a company like Scratchie existing as a layer that can span the various platforms.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you, James.
Thank you.
Well done,
Thanks,
mate.
everyone. All right.